What is fornication? Fornication, also called whoredom, is the act of sex outside of marriage. In the law, a woman was expected to be a virgin at marriage. If otherwise, she would have been considered a whore. Deuteronomy 22:16 through 21. Jacob's sons were very grieved that a man had committed this sin with their sister. Genesis 34:1 through 7 and 31. In the New Testament, one person's sexual relationships with his father's wife was called fornication. In the New Testament, one person's sexual relationship with his father's wife was called fornication. 1 Corinthians 5:1. Fornication is distinguished from adultery in that the latter is specifically marital unfaithfulness, while whoredom is something committed outside of the bond of marriage, regardless of whether those involved are married to someone else. Fornication and adultery are listed separately in the New Testament in more than one place. 1 Corinthians 6:9, Galatians 5:19, and Hebrews 13:4. There is a spirit in this sin referred to as the spirit of whoredoms. In Hosea 5:4, that is overcoming the multitudes in this time. It is a strong, seducing force that many had been unable to shake, and have thus become servants to it. Let me read this again. There is a spirit in this sin referred to as the spirit of whoredoms. In Hosea 5:4, that is overcoming the multitudes in this time. It is a strong, seducing force that many have been unable to shake, and have thus become servants to it. However, fornication is a very destructive act. Elohim has told us that whoredom takes away the heart. Hosea 4:11. It defiles the conscience and leaves souls spiritually burned and hardened. Moreover, it often leads to other, even more worse transgressions. Sodom and Gomorrah, with the neighboring cities thereof, gave themselves over to fornication. And it seems that when their hearts were sufficiently hardened by this, they began to go after strange flesh. See Jude 7. We can understand therefore why Brother Paul exhorts us in 1 Corinthians 6:18 to flee fornication. It hardens hearts, defiles souls, leads to even more evil, and worst of all, it will cause those that partake of it to miss out on the kingdom of Elohim. Whoremongers shall not receive eternal life, but will rather receive the wrath of Elohim, according to Ephesians 5:5 and 6, Colossians 3:5 and 6, 1 Corinthians 6:9 and 10, Galatians 5:19 and 21, and Revelation 21:8. The Antichrist system of this world, example, society in general, is referred to in the scriptures as a harlot. Revelation 17:1 and 2, 18:3, 19:2. Those who love the world and are partaking of its ways are guilty of committing fornication with this great whore. But this, let me read that again. Those that love the world and are partaking of its ways are guilty of committing fornication with this great whore. By this they become one with the world, since he which is joined unto a harlot is one body. 1 Corinthians 6:16. May Adonai help us to flee out of that we might be found chaste. Don't know why I said it that way. Let me start again. May Adonai help us to flee out of that that we might be found chaste in his sight when he returns. See 2 Corinthians 6:17, 2 Corinthians 11:2, and Revelation 18:4.